everybody and welcome back to A Royal Reader. My name is Bambi and today I'm going to be talking about the popular series I haven't finished. So this may be a little bit controversial, but I haven't finished quite a few popular series and there is nothing to excuse it apart from the fact that I stopped reading for a couple of years. So yeah, I have quite a few on my list, so let's just get started. So the first series on my list is in fact the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas. I have only read up to Empire of Storm, so I still have Tower of Dawn and the Kingdom of Ash left to read. I am so upset that I haven't finished this series, but I was also put into a really bad reading slump after finishing Empire of Storms because that book just destroyed me. So I do have to actually finish it, and I will try to finish it this year. Fingers crossed. The second series that I have not finished is the Mortal Instruments series. I have not finished the last two books, which I believe are... So basically I haven't finished the last two books, similar with the Throne of Glass series, but my reason for not finishing this one is that the wait between the two books from The City of Fallen Angels, which I think I only actually read half of. Lily, don't drink my green tea! No! Yeah, I think I only half finished Fallen Angels, The City of Fallen Angels, so I still have City of Lost Souls and City of Heavenly Fire to finish, but basically the wait period between City of Fallen Angels and City of Lost Souls was just far too long, and I sort of lost track of that series, and yeah. So the next series that I haven't finished is also a Shadowhunter series, and that is the Infirm Devices. I think I've only finished half of the Clockwork Angel, so I still have basically the entire series to finish. So I think I was reading it at a wrong time. I want to say that I wasn't old enough to understand. I was still quite heavily into the whole... Everybody was still reading dystopians and stuff when this one came out, and I think I just finished a dystopian, I can't exactly remember. So I think I just wasn't in the right headspace to read it. So I do want to pick it up because I know everybody loves it. And I think I did enjoy half of it. And I also think that it was a while since I had picked up a Shadowhunters book, so that probably also added to the whole thing. I'm sorry I keep changing my hair, it's just annoying me. The next series I haven't finished is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I am very annoyed that I haven't finished it, but I did finish Six of Crows and then had to wait for Crooked Kingdom, so during that wait period was the time where I fell out of reading and fell off BookTube. So yes, I still have not read it, but I have the book. Unfortunately, it is the mass paperback version of it, so I am very annoyed about it because it doesn't match my Six of Crows book. Yes, I will eventually get to reading this, I promise. Next we have A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have not finished this series. I still have not read A Court of Wings and Ruin and A Court of Frost and Starlight. That is a mouthful to say all at once. Oh my gosh. I had finished Akamath, loved it, fell in love with everybody, and then obviously the waiting period happened and I fell out of BookTube. So the reason why I haven't finished most of these series is either it wasn't published, or I didn't have access to it, or I fell out of BookTube. The next series is in fact the Darkest Shade of Magic series by V.E. Schwab. I am once again annoyed at myself for not finishing this series, but like I said, the publication hadn't happened yet, so I think it was only just finished last year, but I do have all of them now. They are in my shelves and I'm so happy. You can't see them, but they're there. The next series that I have not finished is probably one that not a lot of people know, and that is the Iron Face series by Julie Kagawa. She sort of did a continuation on of the series that I want to say sort of fits into its own little series genre thing, but it does follow the main character's little brother, who is one of the biggest plot points of the first three in the series. What are you doing? No, you can't play with that. It's a piece of yuck. So I have not finished that. I look very pale. Why is this lighting horrible? The next series that I haven't finished is one that I don't know if I'm going to be finishing or not, because I have just fallen out of love with it, and that is the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. This is a continuation of the Vampire Academy series, which I adored. I loved it. It was amazing. I think I've read up to about 3 books in the Bloodline series. I do love all the characters, but I just think it's been far too long since I've picked up the books, and I just don't know. I have a sort of love-hate relationship with Rochelle Mead because I don't like what she did with the movie. You want to talk about worst like book to movie adaptations? Vampire Academy is it. Please don't play with it, that's yucky. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be finishing it or not. Come here, come and say hello to the people. Say hi. Oh, you stinky. So the next series that I have on my list is the Truth Witch series. I can't exactly remember what the whole series of it is called. The Truth Witch series by Susan Dennard. I've only read Truth Witch and I didn't really like it, but I also want to say that I like skimmed Reddit basically. So I do want to go back into it because I do know that it gets better as the series goes on. So that will be a series that I also pick up as well as finish. So yes. The next series is a series that I fell in love with just before I finished like reading back in 2016, and that is the Monsters of Verity series, which is the Our Dark Duet and Our Savage Song duology that is written by V. Schwab. I have read this Savage Song, Our Savage Song, this Savage Song, and I have not read A Dark Duet, and I have not read the Our Dark Duet book, so I need to get on that. Next series that I absolutely loved and I flew through the book and it made me cry, believe it or not, was actually the Illuminate Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I haven't read the last 2 books in the series and I'm so cranky at myself because I really enjoyed the Illuminate Files. I'm pretty sure I gave it a 5 stars because I loved it. It was the first time I had read a book that had multimedia in it. And I just felt really connected to the characters. It was an awesome read. Louie, don't eat my green tea. The next one is The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutowski, I think is how you pronounce her name. I haven't finished this series. The Winner's Trilogy is what it is, and it's written by Marie Rutowski. So I read The Winner's Curse. I think I started the 2nd book. No, I haven't. I've only read the 1st book and I did enjoy it. I gave it 3 stars. I did enjoy it. I know it's a lot of people's favorites, but I think I just had issues with the main character and the relationship. But I do want to read it, so I will finish it at some point. So the next 2 series, I am a little bit ashamed that I haven't finished it, but that is the Heroes of Olympus series and the Kane Chronicles, both by not Peter Jackson. Percy Jackson is the character, by Rick Riordan. I love Egyptian mythology. I used to watch Mummy as a kid, like religiously, almost like once a month, and I was so hooked on it that I believed that I wanted to become a librarian like Evie, and wanted to be a historian, and I wanted to teach history as a professor in Oxford. I don't know, that was like my whole 10-year plan. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, I love Egyptian history. So I did really enjoy the Kane Chronicles, the first one, which I think is the Red Pyramid, possibly. Once again, the publication took too long for the 2nd and the 3rd book, so I have not finished it. And the Heroes of Olympus, I think I left it too long in between finishing Percy Jackson and trying to start the 1st book of the Heroes of Olympus, so I was very confused and I don't think I enjoyed it, but I really do want to finish it because I do love Rick Riordan's books. I love Greek, Roman and Egyptian mythology, and I do also want to pick up his Magnus Chase books because I also really do love Norse mythology as well. I just love all the mythologies, okay? I need to read them. And the last book series I haven't finished, and I'm really upset that I haven't finished it. is the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. I think I read I had the whole series out from the library, and it took me like 2 weeks to try and finish Red Rising. But I also think I was trying to read another book at the same time. So, yeah, and it's also a bit of a dystopian, which I don't really like. I'm still trying to find a dystopian that I enjoy, because I really don't like dystopians. I really didn't like The Hunger Games. I hated Divergent. I really didn't like Shatter Me. So, yes. But I know people love it. I know it's an amazing book. The way people talk about it makes me want to read it. So, I will finish it at some point. Yes. Alrighty, so those are all the series that I haven't finished, and I plan on finishing them at some point, either this year, next year, whenever in my lifetime. So please let me know if any of these you haven't finished as well, so I don't feel like such a bad person. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing down below. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Please come and chat to me with my Twitter and Instagram so we can be bookish friends. I would love to chat to you guys about books and stuff. It would just make my day. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will talk to you guys in another one. Stay safe and stay healthy.